So guys, what happened yesterday was we had a program in church, a youth program with my pastor, and as a lot of you already know, I'm an Omega child. So the meeting was slated for 4 p.m. I went and we closed at about past 7 in the evening. I was around to 8. It was already dark. So I was on my way home. A friend of mine that stayed around the church, she was like, okay, she wants to see me off to the junction. So that was how she saw me off to the junction. So when we got to the junction, she was asking me if I wanted to use the vehicle or I want to stroll. I was like, I want to stroll. My house is not far because I was not going to my house. I was going to my family house. And it was around before you get to Rama Park. So I was like, let me just trek. So that was how she was like, okay, let me see you off a little. And started going on. So if you are around that, if you live around the Bobayi, that Auchi road, you understand that when you are coming from that White Road to Rama Park, you're actually backing the vehicle because the vehicles that are coming, they are going to Rama Park. So they are coming from my back. So on getting to Secretariat, before you get to EBS, so she now said, oh, I want to turn from here. And I was like, okay, thank you. She was walking inside while me, I was along the road, like side by side. So the next thing I heard was a sound on my right hand side. That's on the other side of the road. Boom! And the next thing, I just turned. The vehicle sped off. And I told my friend, I said, they don't hit person. Jesus. The next thing I could hear was a lady. She was screaming. I told my friend, I said, let's go and help this girl. That was how we ran there. See this guy lying flat on the ground. This vehicle picked this guy. He was coming with a high speed. Picked this guy, threw him up, threw him on the ground. This guy landed. I think he hit his head on that stuff that used to stop gutters. And that was how this guy's head bursts. At that moment, I didn't even know what to do. She was screaming, holding the guy, shouting, please help me stop vehicle. I was waving, doing like this, stopping vehicles. 15 minutes, nobody stopped. Cars will come, they will slow down, they will look at the guy on the ground, everything, they will speed up, they will start going. Me and my friend, then we were just, that was how we were trying to stop vehicle. Almost 20 minutes, nobody. Before people started, I started begging vehicles, please. I was not doing along. So there was one vehicle that now stopped. I was not begging the man. He ran around, helped us. I was like, because she was saying the guy was still breathing. People already gathered. That was how this man carried us. We're looking for the nearest hospital. We had to drive down to Ezaduawa. I don't want to mention the name of the hospital. We got the emergency. This guy was not on the road. They were on their lane, like that side lane. They were on their lane. So that was how we started calling emergency. The doctors came to check him. He said he's not feeling his pulse again. Doctor, check, please. He checked. He said he checked his heartbeat. He brought stethoscope. He checked his heart. He said he's not feeling his heartbeat. Checked his eyes. He said that they should take him to specialist hospital. That they can't do anything. They can't even say anything. God. I say after all this run, after all this stress, I was just imagining, is this how people go? They just came out. These people were not on the road. I mean, they were on their lane, like on that side lane of the road. Me and my friend was on this other side lane on the road. They were backing vehicle going to Aduawa area. Me and my friend was backing the vehicle going to Ramat Park. And that was how this vehicle came from behind and picked this guy. Just in a twinkle of an eye, they went to specialist and he was declared gone. Please, I want to use this opportunity to beg the federal government, please. It's a good thing that there's a bridge project currently going on at Ramat Park. Please, we are pleading. I'm pleading on behalf of the people. This Auchi road should be looked into, please. This Auchi road should be looked into. Something has to be done, especially from Winners to Akara Junction. The road is tight. Sometime around December, we also closed from church. I witnessed where a vehicle failed brake and was on the road like this, and people started jumping into the gutter. because if you know that road very well, you know that after the gutter is those flower gardens, those flowers they plant on the road, along the roadside. I am using this opportunity to beg the government, please, if possible, now that this ongoing project is on at Ramat Park, they can just make a little extension to that area. Let there be a pedestrian walkway, like a walkway on that path, because if people do go through that road, people walk through that road a lot, and most of the times when things like this happen, there is no escape route. Even if these people were facing the vehicles that were coming, there's literally nowhere they could have been able to jump into except the gutter. And even on our own side, there's still nowhere you can jump into except the gutter. So please, I want to use this opportunity to beg the government. I was going to make another video on that. I'm going to show you guys how that part literally looks like, so they can please do something. Let a pedestrian walkway be made on that part. It's really going to save lives, because a lot of lives have been claimed on that particular road. That place, from Winners to that place, where vehicles are coming on high speed, and the person will have nowhere to run to, because after the drainage, the next thing is the flower gardens. A little portion, a little of that place can be used as pedestrian walkway. Please, something has to be done.